Do you? What about you, my boy? Do you want to go for a walk? Yeah. It's spooky out there because it's foggy. Should we go then? I think we should. Where's Sebastian? Oh, he's there. There he is. Oh. What's so interesting is a canine been here before you? Maybe. Oh, okay, pig on that. We're at a voir there. That way's Rochechouart. That way's Tivier. That way's Chalou, where Richard Lionheart was killed. It looks spooky down there, Caroline. We're in the village of Oradour-sur-Ver, and this is the voir there, and there's a disused tram line that goes all the way from here to Taminade, that's right, Grand Prix Canoe, to Chalou, and Rochechouart's that way. Now when you get to the other end of Chalou, you can go to a place called Chapelle-Bombrandex, and that's where there is a, well, like a train thing, that's a cycle. Yeah, you just can't bike along the railroad.
Tram line.
Yeah, tram line.
Tram station.
Is it me, or do the dogs like pee a lot to start with? They just want to get it out.
They get excited.
Yeah, well this is the old railway station. Just there. It's really foggy. And Oradour-sur-Ver. That's a house now, people live in that one. Then there was the other side of the train station, because there would be the tram line run through here. France was peppered in trams. And then come the motor car. And then, you can put my hat on for me. There you are, thank you. And then become less need for the trams. But, you know, this was a very busy line. There's actually the same amount of population here in Oradour as there was during the war. And there's a bit of history about this place. The Nazis were supposed to, well, intended to come here just as the war ended and cause some devastation. But the resistance basically told them to go somewhere else. They infiltrated them and gave them the wrong information. And they went to a place called Oradour-sur-Glen. Do some research on that, you'll see. It's actually the village of Memoir. Sorry?
Big massacre.
It was a massacre, that was, yes. And
horrendous.
They killed hundreds of people.
I mean, lots of women and children.
Yeah, in the church. Yeah, they basically, all the women and children were put in the church in Oradour-sur-Glen, and then they put an incendiary device in there, and the temperature was so hot it melted the church bell. So it was pretty horrendous. It was a very foggy day.
Did one woman survive the church? Did she jump out
I think
the
there was
window
about 2 or 3
something?
people survived. A young lad survived.
Oh yeah, no, he
hid in the rabbit hutch.
He hid in the rabbit hutch. was a woman who jumped out of the window
Yeah.
who survived as well.
I just filmed trying to get out of the window. One got ended up getting shot,
Yeah.
and the other one managed to run away.
I think if they tried to get a baby out the window as well. I don't know.
Horrendous story, but the village, Oradour is a great place to visit if you come to France. Very historic.
sad
It's been left alone. The village has been left, isn't
It's
it?
a very, very sad place.
It is a sad place, but they've basically left the village alone.
We need to remember, especially in this day and age with people who seem to be
A little bit crazy.
crazy.
Yeah.
They like different walks, don't they?
They do. What are you doing, guys?
She says, it's nice to come somewhere different, Daddy.
Is that how she speaks?
Mm.
She likes to come somewhere different, Daddy.
It's nice when walking up and down where we live.
They can get a bit boring.
Yeah.
That waggy tail.
And the
Look.
smells are all the same. I like different smells.
Is that the most waggy tail ever, though?
Yeah, she is. She's the sweetest dog ever.
She's a sweetie.
Very quiet.
No, she barks.
She's quiet most of the time.
Yeah, she is. Oh, I wonder if we can see the donkey. Is it there or further along is better? Depends where it is, actually, doesn't it? If I get up, go.
See him, he's there.
You can see him? Is he here?
Oh, is it a picture? No, it's a donkey, look. Can you see him?
Should we go see
Look,
the...
straight through.
Oh, climb up here. Oh, crap. Oh, crikey, this looks treacherous. This is when I slip over and go straight on my face. Where is he? No? Oh, I see him. He's over there. We go see a bit better. Aha, there's the donkey. He sometimes comes and sees it. Oh my God! What is that extra? He's got 3 legs at the back. He's got a slightly shorter leg at the back. What's that about? Crikey, put that thing away. You pleased to see me? He can't at the moment, but usually he comes and sees you for treats. He's got his thing out, darling. You'd get a bit hot under the collar, you saw that. Oh, this is treacherous. I might have to just go for it. Oh, blimey.
Quite as agile as you.
Oh no. And then he rolled down the hill. Oh.
Yes. What would you like? A tree?
Hello there. Salam. Oh, it's quite a nice day actually.
Chilly, isn't it?
It is quite chilly, but it's a nice day really. At least it's not raining for a change.
Well, it says 70% likely to rain today, but we
Did
haven't
it?
got any at the moment.
Not yet.
No.
Well, the sun is trying to break through.
Yeah.
It's trying. There's a little bit of blue over here, which is a good sign.
The sky is fairly blue.
I think that'll clear quite quickly. I think it's starting to clear already actually.
That is, you know, that's quite... When we first arrived on the car park, you could hardly see across the car park.
Ah.
It's definitely getting better.
People come along here on the bikes and skateboards and rollerblades, you name it. Like,
It's really good for pushing, like, push chairs and wheelchairs because it's a nice even path.
and it goes all the way from Oradour Severe to Chalou. And like I mentioned earlier, Chalou is where Richard the Lionheart was killed with a crossbow bolt.
I think it's about a 13-kilometre track.
Yeah. He didn't die straight away. He died about a week later from infection.
Well, like septus.
Yeah, so, you know, all he needed is a bit of penicillin and he's been fine, you know.
I don't know, a lot of people still die of septus. It's a nice day, isn't it? The sun is trying to come out.
Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
I can't believe there's actually little like crocus and things and daffodils and things popping up
Yeah.
already. Not hair, but well,
It's amazing when you get medications, Carol, where in most cases where they originate from, they're not all man-made. Well, we know about obviously penicillin as a mould, isn't it? It's an
I should
antibiotic.
imagine a lot are made from plants.
Well, they are, aren't they? Because, you know, if you think of like Native Americans and all that, you know, they weren't foolish, were they? They knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
They know how to treat people. Yeah, for infection.
Absolutely.
Sorry?
What does PR13 mean?
I don't know. Maybe that's how many metres. 1,300 metres maybe, I don't know, guessing. But then you got also aspirin that comes as a basically acetic acid, which comes from willow bark. Just below the bark layer, between the bark and the...
I didn't know that.
Did you know that? Between the bark and the wood, there's a layer, it's called the cambion layer. And that's where the acetic acid comes from, which is used for aspirin.
Yeah, we use aspirin in the garden sometimes.
We do, yeah, we use aspirin to trigger the plant's natural response to defend itself. So that's the acetic acid again. So if you water or spray your tomatoes, for instance, there's a dog up there. Dog.
Boy.
Dog. Come on, guys. Put you on.
Not this.
I've got her.
There.
Oh, just put the camera down for a second. Here we go. I'm back. Sorry about that.
Are you alright with her?
I'm alright with her, yeah, she's alright. Oh no!
No, she gets sick of time.
Our dogs aren't aggressive, but she does bark. I thought you said she's quiet. Dora!
They don't socialise here.
Huh?
They need to socialise here.
They do, but we don't know what the other dog's like or whether or not they're happy about it.
Then they might get so excited every time they see another dog.
Dora! Don't need no. They will what play. Sebastian, he can be a right pain. He tends to want to just. He won't leave him alone. He's lovely, but he won't leave him alone. Pandora just sort of like barks from the sidelines. Bonjour. Oh, trade ball. Come on. Bonjour. Friendly. Hey mate, got a good twist for head. Come this way, you. Oh. Yeah, young John. Shot. Yeah, puppy dog. No, she liked that one. Do you think it's young? So, oh look, the baby. We can. We could go down there. Around the lake. I'll be really wet under the bridge, son. Just go straight around the lake and come back again. It's a private lake, but it's, this bit in the Shaman. It's really awkward to hold the camera, do you know why? My trousers keep falling down. I don't know about that. Don't pee on her head. Now, Sebastian, how old's Sebastian now, Carol? Are you 13 and a half?
He'll be 14 in May.
14 in May. And Pandora is...
She'll be 12 in April.
You're 12, there you go. Yeah?
Yeah.
Every time you saw it, you could get a treat.
I know, but I'm the one later.
I don't realise that. I didn't say give her a treat.
Same danger of a tree, look.
Oh, tree's falling down. I think, what are they doing over here? Someone's playing about. No, it's like someone just put that there for a laugh. They just say that this is a construction, and that's a construction notice. So I don't think that's a construction. It's sort of a construction, but it's a kid playing. So if you go that way, you ain't got to put your shoes on.
My shoes are fine, actually.
They're not waterproof. They've got trainers on. They've got vent holes in them.
Yeah, no, they don't get wet.
So if you walk through that mud, which should be about 6 inches deep underneath that bridge, it's a dip. and it's muddy. Dogs like to pee a lot. So when you get paths like these, they're called chemins. So it's just, usually it's because land is being landlocked. So it's access to land, and that's down to inheritance laws in
I mean,
France.
sometimes that's private through there.
Well, not something that is private,
So
hence.
that is, isn't it?
Yeah, because that's why it's a big sign that says Entree interdit. Yeah, so I'll go in there. Can't see anybody, just show you. Come back out again. So yeah, sometimes there's a over there in on the far side. There's usually like a ride-on mower with a mannequin in it driving it. It's just ridiculous. So just some strange ideas. But maybe it's a way of getting rid of the to scare the herons or something from the fish.
Haven't got any, how many nice people are watching?
Not many at the moment. They are, look. Yeah, 12 a minute ago, it's free now. But remember, a lot of people, like in the United States, they'll be in bed. Or people will be going to work.
Yeah, because it's the middle of the day, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what time it's actually.
What's that, 11, isn't it? Oh, there's a laurel. You know what we need to do? We need to come down here and start getting trees again. The ground's moist.
Yeah,
that's walkable.
It's easier if we park at the other end, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we can live in there to where they are.
Because we're doing a rewilding in France, and basically what we're trying to do is either relocate trees to our land, or plant trees, or propagate trees.
The ones that are in the chemin down here,
They get chopped down by
the pathway, they'll just get chopped down.
They will. There's another laurel there. So it's a large shrubbery, a laurel, and it's just.
Yeah.
So it gives them at least it gives them an opportunity, because they won't be grown enough, and that'll be chopped down.
Yeah.
So,
we just like relocate them.
Yeah, they come down there with the flail mower, don't they, and the tractor.
Yeah.
Like they do in another place as well. So safer food,
save
can't
them,
you?
really.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to get a bit muddy really down there, don't
On this side, right, Dan?
Well, we only turned just at the end.
Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. You worry you're going to get your train this muddy?
Yeah.
Oh dear. The dogs don't care.
I didn't put my shoes on like yours. I thought, oh, there's one
I've got rubbery shoes on.
I put proper shoes on. The rubber shoes are really good, actually.
They are actually surprisingly good. We bought these crappy shoes off Temo, and they look ridiculous, but they're great in the garden. I'm kind of wearing them in the workshop as well, because they're actually surprisingly comfortable in the winter. I thought they'd make my feet all sweaty, but they don't.
Well, I think you put them on in the morning and you don't take them off
I
until
don't.
the night.
And they grip my feet. I've even
wearing anything else for anything.
I know. I just go on the roof with them as well, don't they? They actually grip my feet.
I think we even went up to town the other day.
I'll show you. Like, how ridiculous are these things? Are they fashion statement or what?
I think we even went to town in them the other day.
They're like $5 off Temo. Or Temu.
Oh, well, Yasmin's school has never had a ban on them because a lot of children are going in with them sort of things and Crocs.
Oh, Crocs and that.
And they're saying they're dangerous.
They are Crocs. These don't slip. These are good.
Yeah, but they're saying they're dangerous to play on apparatus and things.
These ones
like
got treads
that.
underneath. That's that weird material, isn't it?
Yeah.
On Crocs, it's that funny, I don't know, expanded plasticky stuff, and it's like it's slippery. Give it a water and you go all over the place.
Yeah.
I was surprised how good these things were on the roof. I think it's because the soles are like an inch thick.
Oh, you shouldn't have really been on the roof with them.
They're really good on the roof.
But you shouldn't.
No, I shouldn't have done, but I was really surprised. They really gripped on the old battens and stuff. If anything, they were better than wearing my other shoes.
Are we now carrying on with the walk, so this was just an extra bit, or are we going to turn around here?
Turning round.
Are we going back to the car?
I don't know what we'll do.
Or are we carrying on with the walk?
Well, we've been walking 20 minutes, so
Should we walk a little bit longer?
do it a little bit longer if you like. You've got to walk back again, remember?
Well, she's doing okay at the moment, isn't she? She's the one we worry about.
Yeah. All the woods around here, all the mainly deciduous woods. You do have like softwood plantations, but you don't get many. As you see here, these are all like chestnut, and you get some birch and acacia and oaks. But it's yeah, it's deciduous woodland. So
This is a waste of wood. All these wood just fell down here and is going to rot.
well, you could actually, as they fell, if you gathered them, they get to all places with like insects to live, isn't it?
Then insects and things live in,
Yeah.
don't they? I suppose. Yeah.
Everything has even mosquitoes have a purpose. Did you know? Do you know they pollinate? Sorry, chocolate, cacao,
Yeah.
cocoa. Do you know they pollinate that?
I didn't know, darling.
They pollinate. Mosquitoes do the pollination.
In cocoa.
Yeah.
Well, all cocoa or certain.
No, cocoa in these areas which are very like there's like a belt between like Hawaii up to Puerto Rico around the equator, which is basically tropical, and that's where most of the cocoa is grown. Yeah, that area there is where, obviously with humidity because it's tropical, there's a lot of mosquitoes. And there's mosquitoes that pollinate the cacao. Yeah, the cocoa.
Right, we'll go a little further along here, my darlings, yeah?
So this is actually, we're about to go over the bridge over here. So there would be like a track which we were going to go under, but it'd be really muddy.
We go round and under, don't we?
Yeah, more in the summer though, because it's drier.
Yeah, and that's usually the other route, isn't it, when we park the other end?
Yeah, if we go down there through the woods, then go down that bit that's green, there's a shaman. So you go down to the bottom there, there's actually the track leads to the road. Sometimes we drive up the track and park on the side, and then we walk from that way.
Oh, Bear, did you nearly fall?
Did they fall down? Don't fall down there, Bear. Don't do that. Blimey.
You've been running down there to get
Yeah, well, me, there you will. I'll push you down there again. So you've got these old bits of ironwork, mate. It's quite lovely, isn't it, really? It's a nice handrail. So that's where Caroline's think that might be a good idea, but that'll be like mud all the way under the bridge there. And that comes through onto the other side, over Har. So that literally goes all the way around there, back round over the track, and back down where we just came, went through with the lake, round, and back under the bridge again. A little panda, we have to be careful with her. If we take it too far, she'll be suffering the rest of the day, because she's got a bit of a problem with her hip. Probably because she's on the heavy side most of her life, because she's a scavenger. No matter how much we cut her food down, she then basically just goes, she goes hunting instead for moles and mice. I've seen her get a mole out, waiting at a molehill until it popped its head. She grabbed it with her mouth, chucked it in the air, and then not swallowed it, but shut straight in her gob. She caught it in her mouth and then started eating it, chomping on it. It was disgusting. She's a lovely little thing, but she can be quite gross. I suppose dogs can be. They lick the bits after all, don't they? I know what you're going to say. You're just jealous. Oh God, it's really wet down there. It's all gone boggy over there. See the water? Been a lot of rain recently. Hell of a lot of rain. Which had a couple of days of respite. It's been quite pleasant, actually. Quite nice weather today and yesterday. But before that, just keep constantly raining and a lot of wind. Just like in the United Kingdom, they had quite heavy storms, and high winds, gusts of about 110 mile an hour. It was quite severe. She's walking off without me now, isn't she? Look. It's quite nice for people though, isn't it? It's just have something like this they can get away from the rigours of life and all that. Just somebody just going to have a bit of a stroll. You know, in a wheelchair you can come down here, or if you've got one of the little buggy things, you can come down here and just chill. People can just sit and read. So done? Oh yeah, another one, yeah. It's funny how you get these laurels, they just pop out of nowhere, even though there's no laurels nearby. Yeah, where is the laurel tree? So done? Ah, is that one there? Is that laurel?
Do you think sometimes it's a wind or birds
It's birds, isn't it? Birds, animals. So the other thing, yeah, it's Laurel there, so that's probably where it comes from. Yeah. Probably the wind.
A lot of the French say you collect that when it dies back.
Yeah, that dries off. They collect that fire starting.
Yeah.
The old ferns and that. Bracken. That goes like wispy dry, it does. They often see the old French geezers with little old Peugeot 205s or 106s on the side of the road and filling their bin bags up with dry bracken. Yeah. Well, during the summer, whenever it's dry. Yeah, when it's finished growing, it's gone all brown.
Lots of holly trees here, isn't there?
Holly and the ivy. Well, there's the ivy. And there's the holly. And a random, what I think was probably, it's got windows in the top. That's too low to be for a horse box, isn't it? It's a cattle box of some description, cattle trailer. Yeah, it's not really horse box. It's too low for a horse box, isn't it? It might be banging heads on that. Sorry? Do you think it's a bit low for a horse box? Looks a bit low. Yeah, it's some.
The wheels are probably gone, aren't they?
No, I mean the actual height of the actual horses are tall.
There's no wheels.
No, they've got the wheel arches, but it's got no wheels.
Higher than that, wouldn't it?
No, I mean the actual box I'm talking about height.
Yeah. It looks a bit big to pull as well, doesn't it?
I bet it's heavy, yeah.
Quite heavy.
Yeah, but you look at the hitch on it. The hitch is not for a car. It's got a tractor hitch on it. Just a ring hitch on there. So that's a tractor pulled that about. So it might be cattle. Moving cattle from one field to another. Yeah, look, the bull. To one field to another. Get busy, bull. You've got a job to do. You thought I was still there?
Spring is on its way.
Oh, I hope so.
I love spring, that's my favourite season.
Is it? Things get done, don't they?
And also, because you've got spring, the next season is summer, and then it's autumn.
Don't you think last summer was quite short-lived last year?
I don't know. That was a bit, wasn't it?
Yeah. We had a lot of rain.
We did have a lot of rain. A very unusual amount of rain. We didn't have any in August though, did we?
No.
In France, we very rarely get rain in July and August.
But we have noticed when we first moved to France, we dug a well, yeah, and the well's doing really well. And last few years though, the water table seems to be much lower. Even though we get a lot of rain, it don't seem to be soaking the water up.
I don't, because our well is not filling up how it
No, the aquifers ought to be filling up. It's like the water table everywhere is like.
What is it doing?
Well, I think a lot of the problem at the moment, a lot of the ground is so saturated, the water's just running off the top.
Oh, I see, we're getting too much.
Yeah, so it's not really getting down to. You need a little bit often, don't you?
I don't know if I want to run down there, better. That looks a bit iffy.
It's slippery down there, do you reckon? You'll go to the next one.
Get to the next one.
Okay. You are.
You want to go there?
No, not with these shoes on. They might be alright on roofs, but they're not very good on mud.
This one's definitely a lot better. Look.
Truffles! Caroline, we need a truffle pig. Someone said about truffles, so we need a truffle pig. No, you don't see it, they're in the ground. They're usually at the base of trees. You know, there's a truffle farm not actually near us, but it's all fed.
I wouldn't have a clue.
No, you need a pig. You go truffling with your pig. You can have a truffle dog as well, actually. But pigs, you got me, I'm a pig.
There, this way.
I see the boogeyman, says Joe. Mosquitoes do not have a purpose. They pollinate chocolate. No, I don't like mosquitoes.
Oh, I'll tell you what, one of your pet hates is them storm flies.
Oh, they're so irritating. When you flies, they keep bouncing on you.
Yeah.
They're so annoying.
Midges, are they?
No, just there's little irritating house flies that don't leave you alone.
Oh, yeah. That's one good thing about winter, we don't get flies.
Yeah.
Because where we live in France, we tend to get quite a lot of flies because we have
We've got land.
cows and cattle back and sheep and things backing onto our garden. So
Yeah, but also the thing is though, darling, last year has been a bit of an unusual year for us because every year we have to give a dog flea treatments, don't we?
we do.
And we usually get them one called Brevecto. Now it's like a dog biscuit, goes into their system, and it already works. Also does ticks as well. Now, although there was a lot of ticks last year, you can deal with ticks because you just pick them off, you know. But fleas are a nightmare, and they get mange around the tail area and stuff. That's not careful.
Because he's allergic to them.
Well, yeah, he gets allergies, doesn't he? But last year we didn't need any flea treatment for them. There was no fleas, which is quite unusual. What we do is normally we leave it until as long as we can until we notice there's an issue. And it's usually May, late May, early June, and then we get the Brevecto.
That usually lasts to the end of the season.
Yeah, they say Brevecto they say 3 months, but we find that one dose is enough, and it takes them right through. So we don't like giving it to them, you see. So it's
last year's is the only year we haven't had to do it.
We haven't had to do it. They haven't had any fleas, which is really unusual. Is that a sign of the times? Climate crisis and all that, maybe? I don't know. It's just a bit different, isn't it, you know?
Well, it's good to think of fleas.
Yeah, that's a real problem, isn't it, if you're not careful. Especially if you live in the country and all that, you know. Oh, some wood, some firewood. Like, don't pee on it. It needs to dry out. The nice thing about timbers like chestnut, which is what that is if you coppice it or pollard it, it grows back. It does grow back like poles, or you can train it into a tree if you want to. But generally, you'll end up with several shoots at the bottom, like that one there, or that one there, where it's been probably cut down before, or fallen down and been cut. And then it just grows, or you can train them as individual trees. But the bit of that is obviously it's regenerative, isn't it? Whereas some trees, they don't seem to pollard the coppice very well, like for instance, oak, for instance. Quite often they just die. There's a bear poop in the woods.
Yeah.
Ah, my missus, she's going to have a pee in the woods. Don't worry, I'm not going to show it. No one wants to see that. Crikey, it'll be a gusher. Are the dogs waiting with you now? Or have they gone with her? You don't want to be near her when she's doing that. Oh, look, there's people. Caroline, men pee behind trees. Men pee behind trees. Caroline, the camera's facing the other way, don't worry. I've only got to reverse it though, haven't I? You might want to speed up, Caroline. Someone's coming. Oh dear. Pandal won't leave her. Oh, she's watering trees now. Yes, it's quite nice anyway. So what we're doing on our land, we're planting loads of trees. We're doing about 1,000 to 1,500 odd trees on 2 hectares of land. So that's like a rewilding project that we're doing. So planting lots of willow, lots of oaks, lots of chestnuts, all deciduous trees basically. There's a few conifers as well, but not many. But the nice thing about it is with the willow, we're able to over to pollard. It's where you kind of chop the top crown out and let it shoot again. They do it quite often with limes and what have you, but you can do that with willow, you can do it with all sorts of trees. Especially ones that don't mind being cut back. So you can control their shape and obviously their volume. And it's quite important actually to do something like that with willow. Have you done? Are you done now? Yeah. Do you feel better?
Discreet, and you're telling everybody what I'm doing.
I know. Good, isn't it? Am I evil?
Nature calls.
Nature calls. Yeah, she watered a tree. So yeah, the thing about the willows, you see, is if you just let them grow and grow and grow and grow like crazy, the wind will blow them down and they'll just split. That's generally what happens. And we had one that happened to one of our trees earlier today. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Earlier last year. Last year? It was last year, wasn't it? That tree, that willow that blew down. That split it. That's we've done the rest of the tree.
Was about November time.
Oh, November was it? So yeah, last week we were. Actually, this week I cut all the top out of the whole tree and removed the bit that broke. Yeah, and it's quite a bit of wood.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of it's going to be used for posts.
Some for posts.
We put in the ground quite quickly because then they'll start shooting. You see, they have live posts.
Some for
pretty cool.
Stakes in the vegetable garden.
And the rest will be wood for the fire next year. But that will all shoot again this year. That will all be like a bad hair day going on. But we've done it once before with that tree.
Bear, don't go down there.
But see, if a tree like falls like that, you'll end up having, you know, it will just break off cleanly at the bottom or something like that. It'll just split. So it'll split down the middle of the tree, and it'll just be like an open wound, quite a long wound, just prone to disease. So you do need to deal with it. Trees do need some management. Is that what you want? Always about the treats, aren't you? Hey? There you go, girl. I don't know if you can see her back end. She's starting to limp a little bit on her back. On the left side. She's not doing too bad though. Usually what we do is after a walk we give her an anti-inflammatory.
You just had yours.
Now Sebastian, the white dog, is a Dalmador.
Sorry?
So he's a Dalmatian Labrador cross. Pandora is Labrador and some kind of hunting hound. She was rescued out of the woods, she was a little puppy. But she's been a lovely dog.
She was only about 4 weeks old when I found her.
Yeah. She was pure black, wasn't she, with like a little lightning down her belly.
We had her from about 8 weeks. She was so tiny, wasn't she?
She was. Hmm?
They
are spoiled, our dogs, though. They get so much love. Lots of cuddles.
And this one, we've had since he was about 4 months old.
Yeah, he's got spotty ears.
No, 3.5. He's about 3.5 months when we got him.
Yeah.
He was rescued about 2 weeks before, wasn't he?
He was.
From,
a farmer who,
was ill-treated.
well, he was alcoholic and he used to beat the dogs.
Yeah.
So they've taken away from him.
Of course, Sebastian had all burns on his tummy, didn't he?
He did. Yeah, they were kept in a really nasty pen.
Oh, and he's still terrified to this day with sticks.
Oh, if you walk him with a
Someone
stick,
walking with a sticky butt,
he'll get really petrified.
Yeah.
He's very nervous.
Yeah.
You'd think you get over it over time, wouldn't you? But they never do they?
Because he was only 12 weeks when he was rescued,
Yeah.
so that was only his first 12 weeks of his life he had that. And he's been a soppy of things since then. Really.
Oh, no, he's the soppiest of dogs he
But
is.
we did have some problems with when he was a puppy, like he wouldn't walk over bridges because he
No.
could see through them. He didn't like any different objects, like if someone put a road sign up.
It shouldn't be there.
Even if you had a coat on the fence once and he was part
Without the coat. What's it doing there? It shouldn't be there.
Oh, when you moved a rock in the garden once and he was...
Oh, that big rock, yeah. They just stood and barked at it.
Yeah.
Stuff is out of place there. Yeah. But when you bath him, he has all the black spots show through his fur.
Yeah, they need a bath really.
They do need a bath now,
Just
actually,
wait
for
the
this time of year.
weather to get a bit nicer so they don't get cold.
Well, yeah, because our house is warmish, but it's hard to keep it warm because it's an old farmhouse.
Well, it's quite a big house as well, really, isn't
It
it?
is.
And we have got a wood burner in the barn which will heat all the radiators to the house, but
It eats it. So
just eats the
economical.
wood.
Yeah.
And
It's what if you've got like a good supply of timber.
personally, there's There's about three rooms that we don't even use anyhow.
Oh yeah, no in the winter.
The upstairs bathroom is very rarely used. So we don't really need. That's mainly your office and the kitchen diner
Isn't it?
that we use, isn't it?
I'd rather have heat in my workshop.
Well, that's more productive if you have heat in your workshop. Isn't
Well,
it?
yeah.
Because things get down.
I'm a woodworker, so
Because
it's what I do.
we do make things out of wood, and soon on Etsy there will be some
Oh yes, we're gonna.
related things.
That's what we think we're doing. For loads of, I've got an Etsy account already, but we thought, well, because I've got the lasers and CNC machine making like dog-related products.
Yeah.
So got an Etsy.
Dog tags, dog signs like beware of the dog, or a name for the dog in a kennel.
Oh, interesting that really. Also
Bowls, holders.
Oh,
to hold a bowl.
what? Like a lift for the dog, for the bowl, you mean?
What else did we say? A memory box.
Oh, memory boxes, yeah. We all brought that idea up. It was just because we just lost our dog, didn't we?
Just
I lost
recently,
little Wally. Hence the
12
channel's called WallyDog.
Nearly 12 weeks ago we lost our little Wally.
Yeah.
Which we're still really very upset about.
Oh God, yeah.
It's really difficult.
It's like having your heart ripped out.
I'm a bit like I sometimes burst into tears for no reason.
But there's a reason, isn't there?
Yeah.
Now this really annoys me. Now
That's terrible.
this really annoys me.
Even more in here. It's the first time I've seen
This
it.
is the first time I've seen it here, but
You used to
I wouldn't be surprised they're English.
didn't you?
What is the point in collecting the dog poo if you go put it in a plastic bag and plonk it on a tree? What is the point?
To tell you the truth, I think you probably find that the French prefer you to leave the poo so it gets.
Well, not in these sort of places, but you know,
Well,
depends
not
where
in
they.
walking places. If it's in the like the border over there, I think sometimes they just. If you were stick it on a tree, they'd rather you just left it.
Yeah.
Because obviously things come along and take it or whatever they do.
Well, the fox is going to eat it
Foxes and things.
anyway, but it won't be there the next day.
It's never there the next day, is it?
No.
So, but no, you know, pick it up if you want to pick it up.
There was a place I used to do work at, or my business used to, in was it Helsden?
Yeah.
Was it Heverset?
Oh, is it mine?
I can't remember now.
That's it, actually.
Heverset.
That's it.
Yeah. Anyway, there was a park there. It was quite a newish build. Loads of houses, you know, like thousands of houses, all fairly new builds. And part of what people obviously use as a dog walk through this little tree belt, there was one tree that would literally have 50 bags of dog poo on it at any one time. Or on the wire fence near it and stuff like that would be hung on it. Like it was like a ritual. It's a bit like,
Did
I
you
don't
have
know.
to get rid of it then?
No, we never told them going out. We refused. We can't expect the employees to sort that out.
No.
The problem is that if anyone works around the area, they either get on their feet or...
Oh, because like strimming or something.
Yeah, that sort of thing, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Not pleasant.
That isn't. The thing is, in some respects, I think it's better to leave it.
It
Because,
depends where it is.
yeah,
If you,
no. Obviously, if you're in a town or anywhere where people are walking,
Like
then
here.
you pick it up. But if you put it in a plastic bag, that's not very good for the environment, is
no.
it? You stick it in a plastic bag and then you
What do you think, girl? What's there?
treat. Got a treat, did you?
It's beautiful.
What I'm saying, you should put it in a plastic bag, and then you put something in a plastic bag, and
Oh,
then
there
you're
it is.
putting it into a bin. And how long do the plastic bags take to decompose?
I'll tell you what though, whenever I have a poop in the woods, I never pick it up.
Alright, you're not answering my question.
No.
I said, how long did these plastic bags take?
If they're non-vegetable, they will take. Well, they don't break down. They literally just. What happens with plastics? They break down into smaller parts of themselves, so you end up with microplastics.
So what is the solution?
Not to use it in the first place.
Maybe go with a
Train
tub.
your dog to use the toilet.
Maybe go with a tub and a little spade. A little bucket
Well,
and a spade.
there are gadgets you can get.
A little
So,
bucket and a spade to put it in.
a little bucket and spade. Look,
And then
it's
you
the
can put it
beach.
into a compost or something.
Well, I suppose that is option to have dog bins.
Yeah.
But plastics are not a good idea anyway.
They don't seem to have dog bins here, though, do they, in France?
No, they're dog areas, which are horrible. Go on.
Yeah.
Some towns have dog areas, like for instance where you take your dog
down.
down.
Like sand or something.
Yeah, that's it,
You
yeah.
Take them there. Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, it's pretty
especially-
gross.
Yeah, we've seen that in France, haven't we, in the towns? But I've never seen poo bins in France for dogs. Have you?
No, there are poo bins.
Have you?
Yeah, I can't remember where though, but I've seen them.
Oh, must be in big towns.
They must be in the cities, yeah.
There's nothing here, is there?
No. Well, it's not a huge issue, is it?
Well, no one seems to.
You know,
I hope it's in my pocket. Look,
you got your bags,
yeah,
got the poop bags, just in case Caroline needs to poop.
Basically, poop on the powerful verge. She's a good girl. And we're now nearing the end of our walk, I think.
So we're back to where we came back then, where we started off. So that is
And it's
The
a
other side
completely
of-
different day
of
from
the,
when we first started.
tram station.
Look at the
Yeah, that's
difference
sunny now, isn't it? It's all foggy, but now look at
The
it.
sun is shining, the sky is blue. We couldn't actually see like a few metres in front of us when we first got. Could we?
It's gonna be a nice day, isn't
It's a
it?
very nice day now. There's always that tree would often have a problem.
Well, I think they've dealt with it now
Yeah.
because the nests aren't back. You get these quite processionary moths, and last few years there's been a nest in that one, and there's another one over there's been a nest in, and they put some of these traps that wrapped around the bottoms of the trees. You capture the moths, they're like environmental ones, and they're caterpillars, sorry, and then you move them to another location. If they did, maybe they destroyed them. I don't know. They are a problem because they've got neurotoxin in their fur on the the spikes on the back of the caterpillars, and they like cross paths. There's like a chain gang of these caterpillars, and they're toxic. They've got like neurotoxin. It's bad for dogs and kill them. You can actually just about see where it was. Oh yeah, that's remnants of the trap where they packed the back of the trap. And this is the shed, the train shed. That's now a house. A friend of ours, he's a musician. He does all that screamo type stuff.
Put these guys back in the
Bit of a metalhead.
Put these guys back in the car.
Why is there a saddle? A saddle.
Where?
It's a random saddle. Who loses a saddle? How do you lose a saddle? Wouldn't you know your saddle's fallen off? Oh, it's a saddle cover. Ugh. Someone's bum's been on that. Put it back.
That's
Yeah.
obviously a cover.
Yeah, it's covered, but it must be really slippery.
Obviously they didn't know all the books are damp.
Oh, they would be, wouldn't they? There's moisture in there. It's a bit of a crazy thing, really. But people still bring books in.
In the
People,
summertime it's a good idea, but it's not such a good idea at the moment.
yeah. People exchange books. They basically you put books in, then you can take books from it. So we're back in Orador, Seville. Got some silver birch. I'm sure we can do that. Doggies, you could say toodaloo.
So woof woof. We go do woof woof, Dora. Say bye bye, people.
Say toodaloo.
Sebastian.
Pity dogs
Bye
can't
bye,
talk.
people.
Oh, how rude.
There. I've got a book for Jeanette. Can I just run it to her?
You better go and do that, my darling.
I'll put them in.
Anyway, thanks for watching. What have you?
Yeah, and we'll
Quite a random little stream, but there you go.
We'll do another live soon.
Let's do it again.
Yeah,
Why not?
might as well.
Toodaloo.